Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, it's Kelsey Grammer.
You suck.
You were awesome in Cheers and Frasier.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends figure, and it's the Beast. Now, I found this figure at the Toy Drop on the south side of Indianapolis on Madison Avenue. It's a little local vintage and used toy store. They also have some new stuff in there as well, where they buy, sell, collect, trade, and they also have a Lego store attached to it as well, which is very cool. And I found this guy. I was hoping to find it like at a Walmart or something, but I have never ever seen this out in the wild. This is the only time I've seen this figure. Obviously, it is not in the package. A collector was building the Build-A-Figure and sold off a bunch of the figures out of the set. This was one of them, and that's okay because I didn't want the Build-A-Figure anyway. I was after the Beast. He does come with his interchangeable hands, so that was pretty cool. Now, I paid $25 for this guy, which, to be honest, is not a bad price, considering how scarce this guy is. I see him going for like $60 plus on the interwebs right now, and I was okay paying 25 bucks as long as I got all the parts, and I did. He's in good shape. So yeah, that's the packaging. He's in a plastic bag. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the figure itself. All right, there we go. Throw the bag to the side. Okay, so here is Beastie himself, and oh, I gotta say, this thing looks super cool already. If I can get him to stand. You gonna stand for me, buddy? Alright, so there we go. You really kind of have to get his feet in the right position because he's got articulated toes, which is pretty cool, but it also kind of hampers, you know, stability a bit, and I got a feeling over time those toes are going to get loose like a lot of the old Toy Biz stuff, so something to think about. Now, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the articulation in it, but it's definitely different for the Marvel Legends we are getting today. He does come with two alternate hands. He's got a grippy hand right there, which is pretty cool looking, and then he's got kind of a openish type of hand, which I definitely dig that. He comes with a flat hand for standing. I'll show that, and then he's got a closed fist over here. The one thing that I was kind of disappointed in the figure, he only came with the one head. I wish he had at least two interchangeable heads and a pair of glasses. Now, there's a third-party group that's already made these alternate Beast heads that kind of look more like the animated series with the black round glasses and a closed mouth, and I'm definitely thinking I'm going to have to pick those up because I really, really like the look of them, especially the one with the glasses. So looking at this figure right here, overall, I like it. I think it looks pretty decent. It does look like the Jim Lee artwork, which is very, very cool. He does have really good articulation. I'll show off here in a second, and it makes me want to get the old Toy Biz Beast and do a toy versus toy. If that's something you'd like to see, definitely leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, articulation on this guy. So let's take a look here. His head looks down about that far. It looks up. Oh, I popped his head off. Looks up about that far. And then, of course, it can twist all the way around. It's a very weird joint. It's got a hinge and a ball joint, so it's kind of awkward. He's got a butterfly joint, which is nice. The arms go up that high. They spin around at the joint itself, the butterfly joint. Then there's an upper bicep swivel. He's got a double jointed elbow, which is really nice. The hands do twist. They are also on a hinge. He does not have a waist twist, which is really redonkulous. Not sure why he doesn't have that, but he does have an ab crunch, and he's got a diaphragm joint. So I guess that's the takeaway from there. The belt is just kind of sitting there. It's very tight though, but I mean, it works. His legs kick up that far. They kick back about that far. They kick outward really, really far, which is nice. They have a twist at the upper leg. Why they didn't put that at the shorts, I don't know, or make the shorts a little bit longer. He's got a double jointed knee right there, which is very cool. No twist at the calf, but he does have toe articulation, which is very, very cool. And, of course, he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance, with both feet still flat on the floor. Now, the cool thing about this figure, he does stand on his hand there, but he falls over. Alright, so I'm going to lean this guy up here and fake it for a minute. You can get him to stand on his hand here, which is really cool, but the problem is, like you saw, he does topple over. The joints just are not stiff enough. They're very rubbery, so there's not enough oomph for it to really do that. I really think they should have made the elbow joints kind of snap tight, almost wrench socket type of joints to give it that extra stiffness to hold up, because what happens is it's the double jointed elbow that gives way, and it just won't hold it and it falls right over. So if you're looking to stand this beast up on its hand, you can, but you're probably going to need a stand or set him up at the back of the display like this, and he'll stay there as long as he can lean, I guess. Has anybody else had this issue? Leave a comment down below. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I really do like the sculpt of this. It reminds me of the Jim Lee art covers on the 90s X-Men comics, which is really cool. I think they did a good job with the sculpt of the fur. We got some nice multiple touches of blue. We got that kind of really super dark blue with a light blue wash over it, especially around the head. That looks nice. I don't like the fact that the hinge is very bright blue. I wish they would have made that the dark blue color. That would have looked better. It also has that problem with the shoulders as well. Other than that, everything else looks pretty decent. I like the eyes, and the mouth looks good. I like the snarling mouth, but I really wish he would have came with a closed mouth. And the eyeglasses, I guess I'll just have to get the 3P versions. So taking a look in the midsection of the figure, again, I love the sculpt, especially around the arms there. That looks nice. The hands look good, except for those blue hinges on that dark fur. That just looks really bad. They should have made that a dark blue plastic. The yellow belt looks nice. I like the black X on there. Very 90s X-Men. The blue shorts look pretty decent. I like them, except for the fact that around the upper legs, they look funny. I'm not really sure why. They kind of almost got an old school toy look. But I don't know, maybe that's me being picky. The rest of the fur looks pretty good, like I said, the paint going down the middle there. But there's, I don't know, something about that midsection and the shorts, it's just not looking right. That's what she said. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Now, I do have to say the hinges on the back of the legs work a little better with the light blue paint. The sculpt's really nice. I love the darker blue paint on the sides there. He's got the little tufts of dark blue on his feet, which are nice. Got the little beast toes. I love the articulation of the toes, but it can be a little cumbersome to stand. You just got to find the right balance, and I'm afraid the feet are going to wear loose and get weak over time, so I guess we'll see what happens. I tend to find if you put one foot up a little bit with the toe hinge, the other foot flat, he tends to stand a little bit better, a little more sturdy. But I don't know, maybe that's the QC on this figure. Overall, I do like it, and I was really shocked with the articulation on the toes. For comparison, here we have the Beast next to Beta Ray Bill. Both of them are very big and chunky characters, and I like them both. These are very cool Marvel figures, and I'm glad to finally have some update versions in my collection. So is the new Marvel Legends Beast from Hasbro something that you want in your X-Men collection? Well, if you're getting all the Jim Lee X-Men from the new waves, you definitely want this guy. If you've been waiting for an updated version of this guy from Toy Biz, you're probably going to like him. I don't know if it's better than the Toy Biz one. I think sculpt-wise it looks better, but the articulation on the older one might have it. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to do a toy versus toy. I do like the extensions on the posability. Love those butterfly joints and get like a nice rearing pose like this. Looks really cool. I love the fact that he's got the articulated toes. That's very nice. He does come with the one open hand to do a handstand, but the problem is the joints aren't strong enough to hold the weight of the figure, which is a bit disappointing. Also, like I've said multiple times, I wanted alternate heads on this character, and we just didn't get that. So there's a third party out there that's done it, and I think those heads are starting to ship now, so I'll definitely pick a set of those up and do a review on them and show you how they look on the figure itself. But overall, I'm very happy with the figure. Is it the best? Probably not, but it's pretty damn good. So there he is, the Beast from Marvel Legends.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.